Hello and welcome. My name is Angie Holden and I'm the blogger behind the Country Chic Cottage. So MakerFlo has this line of leatherette and it's two-tone faux leather that you can laser engrave. So there's one tone that's on the outside, and once you engrave it away, there's a different color on the inside. And there's a wide variety of items. This is one example. I have 3 different examples I'm going to show you towards the end of this video that you can get from MakerFlo. But one of the genius parts of this whole thing they have is that they sell the actual swatches. So you can buy a swatch kit and it'll have swatches of, and pretty big swatches actually, of all the colors they have. So you can test them with your laser. You can determine the exact right settings for your laser for engraving each of these colors. And spoiler alert, actually for different colors, the optimum settings were slightly different with the laser that I used. So I'm going to walk you through on a We Create laser how to do the test array on the swatches. And this is for a We Create laser. I'm going to use my 45 watt Pro laser in this video. However, this tutorial applies for any We Create laser. And I do have an entire video on how to make test arrays on a Glowforge on Xtool. That way you can make these same test arrays with whatever laser you have. Test the swatches from MakerFlo, then start buying these products. I showed you the notebook. This one is a passport cover. Like, you're gonna love these products. I'm obsessed. So first, let's take a look at doing this testing so you get the right results the first time and you don't waste any blanks. So you'll want to order the swatch kit from MakerFlo, and then you can lay those pieces into the bed of your laser. Now you can do one of these at a time, you can do several of these at a time, just depends on the way you want to do it. Then I am using my We Create laser, and I opened up We Create Make It, and for this you go to the toolbox and then you click Material Test Array, and then you just set your parameters. Now I start fairly wide with the parameters and then narrow it down later. This first test array, the speed goes from 100 to 600 and the power goes from 10 to 100 in intervals. That gives me a pretty wide range for my first test. So I went ahead and sent that to process for one of the swatches and went ahead and laser burned that test array into it. Once that's done, I can go ahead and remove that swatch. And of course, there are going to be some settings that just went all the way through. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for that first layer to be removed. And now I can kind of narrow it down. I know a little bit better which settings may work with this material the best. So I headed back to We Create Make It and I made another test grid. And this time I did my speed range from 5 to 100 and my power from 2 to 15. So I narrowed down both the speed and the power, then located that in a different place on my swatch and went ahead and laser burned that test array. Once that was complete, I can remove it, and I found a couple of different power setting combinations that I thought would work. I then went back into We Create Make It, and this time I used my name as my example, and for both of these I did the combinations that I thought would work well out of that second test array. So I went ahead and set my settings according to that, then sent that file to my laser, and laser burned my name with those 2 different settings. Once that was done, I removed the swatch from the laser. And you can see that these are slightly different, but one is definitely better than the other. One is just a bit cleaner than the other one. So now I know what the optimal settings are for this particular type of leather. So then I kind of repeated those steps for a couple of different colors. The colors that I'm going to use in my projects, right? So the red with the black, the white with the black, and then I'm going to use a gray. And I used those swatches in a similar manner to dial in the settings. And I was really surprised at the results that in fact the optimal settings for each of these were just slightly different for each color. So the color of the leather does matter. But once I have those test arrays, I can add whatever design to We Create Make It, right? So I can add the compass for that passport cover. I can add a cute dragon file here for a notebook. I can add my name for a luggage tag. I can add whatever file I want and pick the settings based on that test array. And the huge benefit of these swatches and burning those test arrays is I have those forever. I can do that same test array process for each of the colors of leather. I can keep them on that ring. I can keep them in my craft room. And every time I order something from MakerFlo that uses that leatherette, I can go to that and say, okay, for that We Create laser, these are the settings that I need to use. And I can get my project right the first time and not waste those blanks. This is a great way to not waste the blanks and get the perfect results the first time on these laser projects. So I did that using my test arrays and the optimal material settings for a few projects. And now I want to show you up close and personal the results that I was able to get on this leatherette. And trust me when I say you are going to love this. If you have a laser, you're going to want to buy that swatch kit, dial in those settings, and start purchasing some of these. And these are just a fraction of what MakerFlo has, and I will link in the description below this video of where you purchase these blanks as well as that swatch kit. So now let's take a closer look at these projects. So for each of these, I did want to note that I cleaned them up before I shot this footage. Many cleaned up a little bit more, but I went ahead and took them to the sink and cleaned up any char marks that I saw. All right, so this is that leather notebook. So this is a notebook, and it's a notebook cover, so you can replace the notebook. And you can see this gorgeous, gorgeous engraving. And one of the things that I love, love, love about MakerFlo blanks is that, like, this notebook came in this box here with this gorgeous foam around it. This is ready to sell. Like, you can sell these notebooks. Just adding them to the box, you are ready to sell this, and then, or gift it. And then when someone opens it, they see this super professional leather journal. And all of their blanks are like that. They come in amazing boxes. And that is definitely one of my favorite things, is the box component of these blanks. And then an up close and personal look at the engraving, and you can see just how great it looks, even with these super fine details like on the dragon. I probably do need to clean this one up a little bit more, but it looks so great. Then next up is this passport cover. Again, it looks so good. I love the white with the black. It is one of my favorite combinations, and you will find that you will have favorite combinations in this. There are so many colors to choose from, but you will find your favorites, and this is definitely one of mine. And then finally, I had this luggage tag, and I took that same font, same name that I did for my test, and I just put it on this luggage tag. I did want to note, so the luggage tag is two-sided. It has your information in there if you want to add it. And then it does come with this that you would put through to actually put on to your luggage. However, you don't want to assemble it because you can put it in this cute box for selling or gifting. So now all that's left for you to do is to pick up that swatch kit and give this a try for yourself, and then order whatever blanks you need for yourself to give as gifts. These make amazing gift ideas. They're so professional looking. I love the two-tone effect. The color of that second layer just makes the engraving pop off, right? So you have that black poking through this red or this white or this gray, and it just makes everything so much brighter, so much more vibrant, so professional looking. I absolutely love the two-tone leather blanks, and if you do as well, be sure to pick some up. I really think you're gonna like them as well. Now, if you have any questions about anything I've covered, drop down in the comment section, ask away. If you like this video and it helped you, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, head on over to my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. I have videos just like this one every single week, and trust me, you don't want to miss any of those. Thank you all so much for crafting along with me today. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.